What is going on, YouTube, and welcome back with episode 3 of this SWF series. We are here in New Hampshire for the 50th birthday spectacular of the SWF. I kind of had this idea for like a loop in my head for hitting each region, but the SWF birthday spectacular is meant to take place in New England, so that's what we did. Anyway, on the pre-show, Forrest Ratzlaff defeats Deaver Arnold in a 55 rated match. Forrest Ratzlaff with a 49, Deaver Arnold with a 47. Then Kip Keenan defeats Chill. A really good performance by Kip Keenan with a 64, Chill with a 45 and a 65 rated match. And then Sick and Twisted defeat All Night Party when Hellion pins Marty Simmons with a Devolution Bomb. Hellion with a 46, John Greed with a 51, Stevie Stanley with a 37, and Marty Simmons with a 36. They were both off their game. But yeah, I mean, that's the big pre-show stories. Now, after this pay-per-view, we can kind of start shifting in a way to bring more people on TV. Right? When you take over a save like this, you kind of, if you're like me, like there are some people that'll just wipe the storylines, it doesn't matter. But I like to kind of keep up with the game lore, and so like I have to go through, like there are some feuds that will go on past this. Actually, I think all of them will at least have one more match in them. Some of them will have two more matches in them. So there will be stories to progress past this, but you can kind of start to shift the focus from the game lore into the expanded universe of whatever ideas you have. Wow. Okay, great. So opening segment, Rocky Golden and Des David show up to the arena. Happy birthday, SWF. 93 rated segment to open the show. That's an amazing start. Oh my. Randy Unleashed defeats Mikey Lau in 16 minutes with a running enziguri following interference from fellow Unleashed Awesomeness teammate Huey Cannonball. Randy Unleashed with a 74, Mikey Lau with a 76. 75 rated wrestling, 72 rated crowd, 81 rated segment. Now, in story, right, what you don't see is the ending. In story, Randy Unleashed is, he's up against the ropes. Like these two have fought back and forth for 13, 14 minutes at that point, and he just can't seem to put Mikey Lau away. And Huey Cannonball, thinking like, oh yeah, my boy, he's almost doubting him. Like, I don't know if he can get the job done. So he runs out and helps him win. And so after the match, Randy does seem a little regretful from the interference, but he still celebrates a big win, and this is not over. 70 rated segment brings it right back down, but that's okay. And then this is kind of a good match here, especially with Bear Bukowski off his game. Domination defeat Faith and Old Glory in 12 minutes when Adam Smasher pins Mass Patriot. The Domination makes defense number 4 of the SWF World Tag Team titles. Mass Patriot with a 70, Matty Faith with a 66, Adam Smasher with a 72, Bear Bukowski with a 62, and a 75 rated match. Could have been like 77 if Bear Bukowski wasn't off his game. Now, again, you can't really see the match in my head. Faith and Old Glory are about to win. Bear Bukowski's down. Mass Patriot is like they hit their finisher. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but they've got Bear Bukowski down for the count. 1, 2, Adam Smasher comes in, jumps Mass Patriot on the pin, and then he takes out Matty Faith, and he practically, he gets back on the apron. Bear Bukowski makes the tag, he comes in, hits the Mushroom Cloud, and they win. For a brief moment, it looked like we were going to have new tag team champions, but Faith and Old Glory fall short, and the Reign of Terror continues in a 72 rated segment. Okay. All right. So Scythe defeats Angry Gilmore in 12 minutes. 70 with a choke slam. 71 rated match, 73 rated crowd, 70 rated segment. You'd think it would have been a little bit better, but TEW can be funky like that. You guys that play it, frequently like I do know that. Scythe with a 79, Angry Gilmore with a 63. Angry Gilmore made Scythe look strong. I wonder if there's... Oh, you know what? I know what it was. Segment rating was penalized due to the lack of an associated storyline. That's why. That makes sense. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. I guess maybe I know sometimes when I like to advance the storyline, I like to just make the note that the wrestler was at ringside because they have to be involved to advance the storyline as with like ratings helping. Like obviously you can advance the storyline in the road agent notes, but the rating doesn't affect it. So even if it's a match that's a part of the story, if they're not involved, it won't boost it. And I should have done that. It must have slipped my mind. Thank you, Angry Gilmore, by the way, the GOAT. And then after the match, Scythe drags Angry Gilmore to the ramp. He's looking to repeat what he did to Valiant when all of a sudden Valiant cuts him off. Valiant attacks Scythe and is able to push him back. He grabs a microphone and says, Scythe, last month you tried to end my career, and my career is my life. And now I'm back, and I'm coming for you. Man, that last match could have been like a 77 or a 78, but I blew it. Anyway. 85 rated segment, which is really good on top of the 93 we had earlier. Okay, here we go. Right, so I figure, for the 50th birthday spectacular, better bring out all the stops here. Right, so apparently Jack Bruce is a heel. That wasn't supposed to be the case, but it doesn't really matter. Jack Bruce is backstage to celebrate the 50th birthday spectacular. He runs into Rocky Golden. Rock, man, it's good to see you. Even if part of me can never forgive you for ending my career, you really have earned my respect. Rocky responds with, Jack, it's so wonderful to see you here tonight. And Jack kind of like nips the conversation in the bud and goes, likewise, man, look, I just want to stop by and tell you that you need to win tonight. For 50 years, people like Maddie's dad, Christian, Christian Faith, Rich Money, Remo, Sam Keith, Ripcord, Brett Starr's grandfather, Mickey, and myself have fought for that title and the prestige that it brings. Rocky, you're a great champion. And for the sake of all of us, for the 50th birthday, the SWF deserves a champion with honor. He walks away and bumps into Spencer Spade. Spencer says, hey, old man, nursing home's 3 blocks down the street. Jack responds with, Spencer, I heard you had an ego. Let's see how your ego handles this. You see, I didn't come here just to wish Rocky Golden good luck. I have an announcement. The tippy top of the hierarchy of the SWF has been wanting to restore order in the SWF. It's almost been the Wild West as of late. You should know this. You and your rat pack have been running around. You see, this old man is the new SWF general manager. Spencer's jaw drops. I was content on letting this show play out how it was originally planned, but your comment sparked something in me. Let's see how you do defending the North American Championship in a steel cage. Nowhere to run, and no way for the Rat Pack to get in. As Jack Bruce walks away, you hear Spencer yell, Jack, I didn't mean it, come back here, you can't do this. But he can. That guy's the GOAT. He's the GOAT, the greatest SWF superstar of all time. I actually think that match is now. And it is. Hollywood Brett Starr defeats Spencer Spade in a steel cage match in 20 minutes by pinfall with a Hollywood Hammer. Hollywood Brett Starr wins the North American title. 70 from Starr, Spencer Spade with a 79, 74 rating in the ring, 71 in the crowd, and of course the very hot crowd gives us a boost. Gives us an 80. Just beautiful, beautiful stuff. Hollywood Brett Starr celebrates capturing gold once again. This is an amazing segment, by the way. He just celebrates. So I think if you do character development, they do improv. Because that's all I marked here, but that's great. 98 is amazing. And here again, I just did character development. But Rocky Golden is seen leaving his locker room as he makes his way to the entranceway for the main event. He walks by Jack Bruce and gives him a fist bump. It is main event time. We've had a 93 rated segment, a 98 rated segment, a 92 rated segment, a 96 rated segment. So the segments are good. The matches have been okay. I think we got an 81, a 75, and an 80, and then of course the Scythe Angry Gilmore match got a 70. I would really, really, really like this match to do at least an 81, but I know Des Davids and Rocky Golden can't really sell all that well, so I'm hoping that the crowd rating can boost it up to an 81. Let's see what we got here. My eyes are closed, I promise. Okay, here we go. It just doesn't make sense. Okay. And About That had fantastic heat and great wrestling. Rocky Golden defeats Des David with the rack. Rocky Golden makes defense number 8 of the SWF World Heavyweight title. Des Davids with a 74, Rocky Golden with an 87. TEW fans, let me know. Does this make sense? All right, we got the bonus for the hot crowd. We got an 81 wrestling rating and an 86 crowd rating, and we only pulled a 79. I don't think the match suffered that much because of selling, because I feel like that would affect the wrestling rating. So if the wrestling rating was an 81 and the crowd rating was an 86, I feel like it should have been a 70. Like it should have been, at least an 81. Hold on. I don't agree. That's tough, man. All right. And of course, Rocky Golden wins, celebrates with the fans to close the show. I'm so bummed. Let's hopefully this show can do like an 82 or an 83. I'll be happy. I know the main event kind of bombed, but we do have a lot of good segments. Okay. You know what? I'm not angry at that. An 85 rated show. That's our best show of the save. Of course, we've only done 3 shows. I think this should have been an 87 or an 88, maybe even higher. I think that this main event should have done with an 81 wrestling rating and an 86 crowd rating. Should have done like an 83 or an 84 at least. TEW fans, let me know in the comments what you think about that. Finish show, and then at the end of every single pay-per-view, I will show you guys this screen. Obviously, Rocky Golden had a good match. Sorry if my thing is crackling and cackling. Let's do Des Davids. I mean, that was the best match of the night in ring. I think 81. Praise for a great performance. Spencer Spade did really well. Complimented on a good performance. And Angry Gilmore, we're going to point him out as a good example for using his skills to make Scythe look good. In the financial report, we made $4.2 million. Popularity recap, we grow, that's good. And you guys are about to find out that I made my avatar Jack Bruce, which I always do in my SWF saves. I know that only my first SWF save for TEW 2020 is up now, but both of them I played as Jack Bruce. And I do like doing the media scrums. A lot of people don't. I do. The highly regarded SWF Nothing to Lose is hovering into view. What should the fans expect? Got some great stuff planned for it. As long as they remain professional. Chill was off his game tonight. I'm sure that it was a one-off. What are your thoughts on Kyle Rhodes? I love playing as TCW. So let's do. Seems from the outside that he's doing a good job. Looking at your competition, do you have any comments to make about Adrian Garcia? He's great in CWA. Lucky to have him. I have a booking team. That's how I'm able to run the shows with zero booking ability, which you could just see. Seems like everyone agrees that the SWF Birthday Spectacular has been a successful show. What are your thoughts now? The whole roster should be very proud. So there it is, folks. I like doing the media scrums. If you guys don't like seeing them, let me know in the comments and I'll do them off camera. I don't know. I really like doing them. Let's see how many pay-per-view buys we got here. Yeah, 1.29 million buys. All right, well, perfect. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been the Bronx Prince. These episodes have been a little long, haven't they? Sorry. Let me know how you feel about them being this long. If you guys want them to be a little bit shorter, I'll cut out some of like the angle stuff that increase the run time. So anyway, it's been the Bronx Prince, and I'm out. Later.